Okay. Oops. Right. Today we shall play another RPG Maker MZ game jam entry from the Studio Blue Game Jam, and this is called the Dreamchaser. Let's get started. From the creator of Abyss of Oblivion. It was not a good letter to receive on a holiday, or on any day for that matter. Oh. And Monstruct. Okay, so this is this developer has made a couple of games before at least. For it brought word of a tragedy difficult to accept and the weight of a newfound duty that I could not ignore. Produced and directed by Andy Chan. As I made haste to Bella Croa, I'm not really sure how to pronounce this, my mind couldn't help but echo his favorite motto. Where do we go from here? The mapping looks really good. Rosario, you came. As quickly as I could, Stefan. You know I was never one for elaborate pranks, but I would be very happy if you told me now that this was an impish ploy to bring me here to give you two old men some company. As would I, dear friend. Damn it. Come, Buzz. We have a lot to discuss, but nothing that can't wait till the morrow. Your room is to the left. I'll take my leave here. Oh, that's pretty cool. Rest well, and I will come for you at dawn. Oh, okay. The active speaker is the inactive speaker is a bit transparent, so you know who's talking. Thank you, Stefan. Antonio, you fool. Well, what do you think, Rosario? Oh, this is from way back, when they were young lads. As expected of a rich noble, Antonio could have fooled me into calling this a luxury cruise ship instead of an expedition airship. So, it's an airship. Ha, you flatter me, dear friend. Heh, cheers, mate. With this ship, the sky is as good as ours, as are the bounties littered across these skylands. Well said. We drink to adventures and treasures. To adventures and treasures. Ah, nothing like fine wine with good company. So, where do we go from here? Well, that night I dreamt of the days long gone. Perhaps a premonition of the days to come. Memoirs of Rosario Richmond, Chapter 12, The Letter. This is pretty cool. Help. Would you like to record everything so far? Ah, right. It's a save point, yeah? 3 days later. Well, I'll be. So this is the renowned auction house of Bella Croa. Welcome, sir. Is this your first time at Leroy Dior? Wow, I can't pronounce any of these names. Hello, yes, it is. I'm here to sell. Oh, I'll be happy to help. Would you happen to have all the requisite paperwork and items ready? Here you are. The paperwork looks to be in order, sir. However, since it's your first time and the items you're offering are extraordinary, we still need to confirm your identity. Maybe I should have asked Stefan to come here with me. Guess I'll have to head back. Is that you, Rosario? Why, if it isn't Duke Thamius, well met. Fancy running into you here indeed. I had heard rumors, but I didn't think it'd come so quickly. Easy, I can vouch for this man's identity. He is indeed the reputable merchant he claims he is, and a clever one at that. Understood, Duke Thamius. Might we also be expecting your attendance at today's auction? Certainly. I would not want to miss what treasures this man has got to offer. Well, thank you, Duke. You saved me a lot of trouble. Not a problem. I presume you are here to help Stefan write the course for the guild. News reach your ears as quickly and accurately as ever, I see. Haha, this is my territory after all. Sorry about Antonio, he was a good man. If I can be of any help, don't hesitate to let me know. Thank you. Music is awesome. Excuse me, gentlemen, the auction hall is now open and we will begin seating. Ah yes, Cesario, come join me inside. I will share some tips on the auction, as I believe you will frequent here in the future. That is very kind of you, sir. I would be honored to oblige. The most important thing to remember is that each bidder's interest will determine how likely they will bid on an item through the course of the bidding session. Just because they have interest, however, does not guarantee that they will bid. Also, each time they bid, their interest will lower. People have limits after all. Yeah, that's true. Note that there is nothing you can do to raise interest once the auction is underway. Things will be out of your control once the bidding starts. But there are also cases where people just go out of control and start bidding like crazy. Just because of the fear of missing out. Therefore, you must make good use of your time before the bidding starts. Okay, so I'm guessing we'll be trying to hype up the items or whatever treasures that we're trying to sell. Let me show you what I mean. Price, 0 vents. Okay, so vents must be the currency. How high the bids for your items can be reached depends on your efforts to make bidders interested before the bidding begins. Before each session, you will always have a few hours to take action. Each action will use up 1 hour, so keep that in mind as you strategize your approach. Okay. Here are the actions you can take. Since Duke Thamius is lacking in practice, there is no time limit right now. Let him know when you are ready. Okay, so let's start with raise starting price. Okay. When you raise starting price, the item will start at a higher base price than normal. However, doing so might lower the interest of bidders depending on their personality. I, for one, am sensitive to price changes and will likely lose interest in this case. Okay. Here are the actions you can take, says Duke Thamius. Okay, so let's start with lower starting price. When you lower starting price, the item will start at a lower base price than normal. However, doing so might raise the interest of bidders depending on their personality. I am known to be frugal and am usually interested in a good deal. Here, direct appeal. Okay. You can directly talk to bidders to sway their interest. All this guarantees an increase. The amount raised depends on how they feel about you. Okay, so since I hold you in high regard, for example, I would be much more interested if you directly appeal to me and told me about your offer. Here are the actions. Advertise your events. As a tradesman, you should know how powerful advertising is. Of course, whether or not bidders are swayed by marketing depends on their personality. Some won't care for it. If you don't mind digging into your pockets, you can potentially influence all bidders at once without needing to lower the base price. Advertising becomes more expensive with less time remaining, but if it strikes a chord with a bidder, its effects become greater the higher the bidder's existing interest. Okay, I got it. Excellent, we are about to begin. Watch how this first bid unfolds and you'll be able to apply your new knowledge on the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, today we have an incredible item. Coming straight from the esteemed vaults of the city's beloved expedition guild, River Rail. Oh, okay. This actually looks pretty good. We have Nightingale, Queen, Prospera II, Dictamius, and oh, Merchant, Shylock. Wow, wow, that's like just one Vance short of a million. We humbly present lot number 24, Crown of Zamek, starting at 999,999 Vance. Queen Prospera is deliberating. Okay, this must be the queen. Nightingale is deliberating. Nightingale. So this must be the merchant. Merchant Shylock raised the bid to 1,035,606 Vance. Merchant Shylock's interest decreased to 76. Dictamius is deliberating. Merchant Shylock is deliberating. King Prospera II is deliberating. Nightingale is deliberating. Dictamius raised the bid to, wow, Vance. Dictamius interest decreased to 48. Nightingale raised, oh, now we have 155,000 higher compared to the starting bid. It decreased to 72. Dictamius is deliberating. Merchant Shylock raised the bid. Wow. Okay. Queen Prospera raised the bid. Hold up. Nightingale raised the bid again. Oh, it has already raised to 385,000. Oh wow. Okay. I don't think the Duke will be bidding anymore after this. Queen Prospera. Wow, this merchant is definitely very interested. Even after all those bids, his interest is still about 5. Okay, I'm starting to think whether it's a kind of just gonna go pass. So if Nightingale bid, Prospera, Dictamius, and Shylock do not bid after their turn, then Nightingale wins. And if someone here bids, then it goes on another circle until it will keep going on until no one else bids. Yeah, it's actually pretty interesting. It's a pretty interesting mechanic. So it says, when it says deliberating, it means that they passed, basically. Raise the bid. Oh, it's almost doubled now. Okay. I guess. Oh, okay. I think I might be wrong since everyone was deliberating. Oh, it's doubled now. 2 million Vance. Ooh. 10 years. Ah, okay. So it can actually drop all the way to 0. He is definitely not bidding anymore after this. Nightingale, Queen Prospera, 2.2 million. Queen Prospera, Nightingale, Shylock raised the bid to 2,236,754 Vance. Dictamius, Queen Prospera, Dictamius, Shylock, Nightingale, going once, going twice, and sold. The Crown of Zamek has been sold for 2,236,754 Vance. I dare say you've made both a stunning fortune and an unforgettable auction debut. That was mine. Awesome. Think that you would sell one of River Rail's most prominent treasures. Surely this is more than just raising funds, is it not? What better way to spark interest and talk amongst folks than to sell a prominent treasure of a renowned guild through this famed establishment. Well played, Besario. Truly splendid. With you here in Belacroix, I believe I will be visiting here much more often myself. But for the time being, I have matters to attend to. Speak to Lizzie once you're ready for the next auction, and may good fortunes be with you. Oh, to commemorate our reunion, come by my manor and let us share a fine meal together. Once you've settled down and Riverail is back on track. Surely, thank you for the offer and help, dude. Your invaluable advice will not go to waste. Now then, basic control. Oh, I can play this with a gamepad. Should I play this with a gamepad? Might be easier. Let me plug in my controller. Let's see. Yep. Oh no. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, never mind. Sir Richmond, there are 2 hours before the bidding starts for your next item. Please use the time as you see fit. Would you like to skip the messages shown during the bid session? This setting can be changed later in the config menu and has no effect on the auction results. I'm guessing it's all those deliberating stuff, but I think that's part of the charm of the game. So let's not for now. There are 2 hours left before the auction. Each action will advance time by 1 hour. Ah, okay, this is interesting. And I don't even know what item I'm selling. Maybe I should advertise. Or lower starting price. Maybe advertise first. I have 2 million after all. Let's do this. Advertisements have been sent out. Advertisements caught Scholar Balthazar's interest. The advertisements caught Duke Famous' interest. Oh, he's still around. Advertisement caught Nightingale's interest, and also Queen Prospera II's interest. I have a feeling I'm supposed to slowly figure out the personality of each of these leaders. 1 hour left. Shall we go to direct appeal? Let's appeal directly to our good friend Octavius. Or maybe Queen. She has the highest interest. But if I can increase their interest to about the same level, maybe it will have a greater effect on the bidding war. Let's try Dictamius. Dictamius has become more interested in the item. Wow, 100%! Awesome! The auction will begin shortly. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now commence the bid for our next item. I humbly present lot number 37, Diamond Drake Horns, starting at 250,000 pence. Alright, deliberating, raise the bid, 200. Okay. 280, 300. I wonder if I can get up to maybe 500, double the starting price. 342, deliberating, 370, that's good. 380, oh, definitely gonna hit 500,000. If you're lucky, whoa, okay. I dare say we might even hit a million. 118, Prospera, Dictamius. Raise to 470, 180, 500, there we go. 550. Oh dear, the Duke's interest is dropping really fast. Scholar. Nope, I guess the Scholar Balthazar is out. 600, okay, might not hit a million. But let's see if we can get at least 700. Oh no. No! Oh. Well, it still went better than 500, which was my initial target, I guess. Right. Yes, thank you, Lizzie. We eagerly await your return and look forward to what exciting treasures you bring thanks. Ah, Stefan, impeccable timing. I was just about to head back. Buzz, come quickly. The last of our airship and its crew have just returned, but something seems odd. The airfield is this way. Hurry. Would you like to record? Yes. This is why I didn't want to approve this expedition. Predicament left us with no choice, Sydney. Sydney. Sorry. What's the matter? Stefan, the ship's engine had some troubles on the way back. She won't be flying anytime soon. We put her into the yard. From the looks of it, the repair is gonna cost a lot. And what of the rest of the crew? Considering the circumstances, it could have been worse. The injured are getting treated right now. But we didn't lose anyone. They're all resting. Thank the Maker. I had feared worse. I'm sorry. I know our finances are already difficult and we can't afford a problem like this of all times. You're not to blame. I am. I was the one who authorized this expedition. This was our only ship left. Where do we go from here? How much does it cost? I'll sponsor it. I'll pay for it. Stephen, who's this? This is Basario Richmond, a merchant from Fenley and a former adventurer. He will also be taking over as the leader of Riverrail. What? Stephen, are you mad? Don't tell me you sold off the guild to some merchant. I understand you're surprised, Sydney. Allow me to explain, but first, gather everyone so we're all caught up on the latest. A lot has changed. A lot has happened since your departure. The day prior. From going through the books these past 2 days, I can tell you that at the rate things are going, Riverrail will go bankrupt in 3 months. I thought I just arrived, so the auction must have been 2 days, at least 2 or 3 days after Basario arrived. And I forgot the name of the city. I thought I knew how bad things were. I didn't realize they were this bad. It's mostly due to the debts and the interest. It seems like Antonio began borrowing and spending like a madman around half a year ago. What got into him? He caught rumors of some kind of treasure and started fervently chasing it since. Most of our liquid funds went into upgrading the ship and hiring new crew. And now all that is sunk and lost in the depths of the skies. Sorry, I still can't get over the fact that he's gone. And I'd be lying if I said I'm not mad at how he got you and the guild into this situation. It's alright, I've been there, we all have. In any case, that's my assessment of where Riverrail stands. Basario, I'm more convinced than ever that there's no one better than you for the position. Please, we will inherit this guild and lead us through these dark times. You know I'm not an adventurer anymore. I can't go on expeditions. And that's fine. I'm not asking you to be an adventurer leading our expeditions. Both of us are past that, and frankly so was Antonio. Your departure from Riverrail decades ago led you to find success in trade and business. And now that knowledge and experience will be the key to its salvation. I'm sure of it. Please, Basario, if only for just a month to turn things around. I know this is selfish, but you are Antonio's best friend and partner. The younger crew may not know, but this is your legacy as much as it was his. Then how can I refuse? If you think that I am able to help, then I will do what I can. At the end of the month, we will discuss where to go from there. Thank you, old friend. I am truly indebted to you. No, this one's going on Antonio's tab. I shall pride myself in being able to clean up my friend's mess for one last time. In any case, with that out of the way, we need to first do something about these outstanding debts. Left alone this, the interest will devour us whole. Antonio has sold most of the treasures we've kept, but there might be some left. I can go check the vault. Knowing him, he wouldn't have sold that. Where did he keep the crown of Zamak? So that's where the crown and horn came from. It was from the vault. Thank you, Baz. With this, our debts will be settled, and we can even send the old ship in for repair. No! I lost everything. Hey boss, sorry about earlier. I knew about the boss, Antonio's adventures in the old days, but I didn't know you were his right-hand man back then. Pay no mind, Sydney. Stefan is the only one left now who knew me back then. To us orphans, Basario and Antonio were like the elder brothers we never had. Ever since the beginning, Riverrail had been our family. Let us find some other time to reminisce, Stefan. Even though our debts are paid, We have to worry about how to keep our bellies fed, especially since our wings are now clipped. Right, you mentioned you had an idea earlier. As we can't use our airship, I would like to send our men to the Gallica mines. While it's not as romantic as hunting for undiscovered skylands and treasures, there's an abundance of lucrative ores. It's also relatively safe and reachable by land. That does sound promising for our current predicament, but Gatica Mines is privately owned, is it not? Leave that to me. I've invested enough in those mines that it won't be an issue to get us excavation rights. I reckon I can even negotiate for some trolleys and carts to help us with transportation. Then I shall prepare our men accordingly. We should be ready in a week's time. 1 week later. Boss, I've set up expedition board here. I've set up an expedition board here for you to direct our expeditions. For now, just assign Garrick as the leader and Gatica Mines as the destination. Once that's done, I'll confirm the details with you again and Rivera will be back to adventuring. Okay, new destination Gatica Mines is now available. Garrick can now be assigned to expeditions. Hey, I kinda like all this management stuff. So let's see how it goes. Boss, you might want to take another look at the expedition board there. Use it to assign Garrick Arthur. Let's see. Set up destination Gatica Mine, leader Garrick, another leader. Nope. Okay, so let's see. Alright, looks good. Alrighty, now boss. I know you were a veteran adventurer and a good damn good one at that. But things here work differently from the front lines. We don't need to go grabbing weapons and felling beasts on the back end, see? Safety first, in light of our recent losses. I'm sure we are in agreement when I say that only expeditions with at least 100 safety will be approved. Okay, so there's have to achieve this safety point limit. Like you said, the Gatica Mines is rather tame, so Garrick will be able to handle things by himself. But other destinations will require careful personnel considerations. Next, gathering and fortune. Don't worry too much about how we got these numbers. They represent how likely our crew will find rare loot. The higher they are, the better. Also related to loot is the team's capacity. This number represents the total number of treasures that the team can bring back from the expedition. Cost should be self-explanatory, but please note that this is in thousands. So an expedition with 10 costs will set our funds back 10,000 bands. Yeah, makes sense. Otherwise it'll be a long string of numbers every time. Then there's efficiency. We plan for the worst and stock supplies accordingly. If the team is efficient during the mission, we sell leftovers and get some of the cost back. Garrick has done a great job at keeping our costs low, but since you've negotiated a free deal for us to use the mines, his talent won't really come in handy just yet. In short, with the exception of cost, you'll probably want to have all the other attributes as high as possible. That shouldn't be too big of a departure from what you're used to. Oh, and one last thing. The destination will determine how many days the expedition will take. For the mines, it's a short trip and they should be back by tomorrow. That's really short. No, I did not want to repeat all that. That's way too long. Let's go. Oh, sorry boss, I didn't mean to. It's just a bad habit of mine when I explain things. Aha, don't worry Sydney, I'm glad we have you with us and appreciate your thoroughness. In order to get Riverell back on track, please lend me your full support. Aye aye boss, happy to be of service. Now if you'll sign off here and authorize this expedition, Garrick and the crew will be off. And thus, with my instatement as guild leader, a new page in the history of Riverell has turned. The sudden loss of my late friend, his fortune, and most of our men had pushed Riverell and the survivors near their breaking point. Though I was a stranger to all but Stefan, his assurances quickly won my welcome and acceptance. Such were the circumstances under which I returned to the guild in a role I thought I had left behind. While the restoration of the guild became the focus of my attention, I also wondered about the object of Antonio's final pursuit. What had drove him to risk his life's work with Riverell to the brink of financial ruin? As I looked toward the challenges and mysteries ahead, I observed with great irony that in his absence, the question often posed by my late friend was ever so present. Where do we go from here? Memoirs of Rosario Richmond, Chapter 14, The Return. Help, would you like it? Yes. Okay, and the day after. 100,000 vans. By my calculations, we will need to secure a surplus of at least 100,000 vans by the end of this month to get us some breathing room for the months to come. Is that feasible, Das? With your help, our access to the Gatika mine should keep our basic expenses covered and our men fed. But 100,000 vans on top of that, 20 days is difficult and reckless, I know. I've sent word for additional manpower and resources. They should be arriving today. More manpower? I'm not sure I follow, Bas. Should we not conserve our spending as much as we can? If Riverrail is operating normally, then yes, but because we lost so much so quickly, everyone has been overworking since Antonio's incident. This is not a sustainable way forward. Consider it as investments. We'll have to spend up front and bear with some losses before we can see our gains. I see, as expected of a tradesman. Then I shall look into procuring more wagons to expand our capacity as well. That would help greatly, as we are ill prepared for doing work by land. By the way, who is the benefactor you reached out? Must be the Duke. No? I'm here, darling. Oh. Portia. Ah, of course, Lady Portia. It's good to see you in such good spirits. We are grateful for your help. Hello, Stefan, but dear me, you look like you haven't slept for days. I hope it's not my stubborn husband giving you a hard time. Husband? Okay. Stefan, well, yes, I wrote to her, but I didn't ask for her to come to Bellacroix herself. Sorry, are you saying that you don't want to see me? That you haven't missed me at all? You've been gone for almost a fortnight and not a word since. Then out of nowhere came the desperate letter brimming with gloom. Really now? Yes, of course I want to see you, dear. But what about our business at home in Fenley? Oh, relax, darling. Have a little more faith in our clerks and servants, will you? They may need me every now and then, but from what I make out of those bags under your eyes, neither needs me as much as you do right now. Am I wrong? She's got you there. Wipe that grin off your face, Stefan. Ahem. Well, thank you, love. I am truly happy that you came, and I miss you dearly. Much better. That'll be the end of that. Now, gentlemen, if you would follow me, I think some fresh air and a walk will do both your bodies and spirits much good. So, as I understand, darling, you wanted to use the wagons to increase the yield from the mines, yes? Indeed, but surely you realize it will be difficult to sell such large amounts here in Bellacroix. The city has so much demand. The city has no such demand for ore. I can't read. You're right, and I was hoping to deal with that problem next. Well, here's a thought. What if instead we use the wagons I brought to export our goods to other places instead? Places that have higher demands and will fetch us better prices. Ah, trade. Intercity trades. But Lady Portia, as an expedition guild, Riverrail cannot easily obtain necessary licenses to conduct trade, especially outside of the Amias's jurisdiction. Yes, but we don't have to conduct our business as Riverrail, do we? What if we sold it through our company? In other words, consider if Riverrail forms an exclusive partnership with us, the La Realta Trading Company. Oh, that's a brilliant idea. But as much as it displeases me to say this, if Riverrail the way it is now, that would be a risk to La Realta with little to gain in return. No worries, besides, the proprietor of La Realta has already dug himself deep into this hole anyway, has he not? Yes, he did. Well, if this becomes an official partnership, then in return, Riverrail can offer its adventurers and mercenaries as convoy for the caravans during transport. And this would bring us another source of work for our crew. Lady Portia, this idea is brilliant. Excellent, then what are we waiting for? As the interim proprietor of La Realta, I'm ready to sign on the deal. What about you, guild leader Masario of Riverrail? Hey! Aren't I also the leader of La Realta? I see no reason to object. Then it's settled, the union of our companies. Hehe. It's almost like we're getting married again. Yeah, that's what I thought. Don't you think, darling? Right then, we'll settle the formal paperwork once we get back to the guild office. While we're still out here, let me show you how this works. Where did that come from? Every day come here and place the items you would like to export into this chest. I'll handle the rest and make sure that they are delivered. Hey, where are you going? By the end of each day, I'll let you know which items have sold that day. Not everything is going to fly off the shelves right away, even with our brand and name. But I can guarantee that given time, everything will sell out. True. That's the basics, but there are two additional things to keep in mind. First, there's a limit to how many items our convoy can send out each day. We can discuss expanding the convoy once we've seen some success with this venture. Second, each item have their own demands in the market. While you might be in a hurry to sell off the priciest goods, it won't do you any good if there is no market for it. So if you're in urgent need of funds, it might be more prudent to export cheaper items that have larger demand, thereby ensuring profits the next day. On the other hand, if you can afford the wait, sending expensive items earlier would give them more opportunities to sell as things go by. It seems our timing is blessed. Garrick has just returned from Gatika, and I've told him about our plan. Here's what they brought back. Received a chunk of Gatika copper ore. Received a sturdy beast bone. Received a chunk of Gatika gold ore. Oh lovely, while Gatika copper is cheap due to its abundance, its availability also makes its application ubiquitous. Ubiquitous. Is that how you pronounce that word? There's always a market for it. The sturdy bone, on the other hand, is limited in its use. However, this sample is of decent quality, so we can expect a healthy profit margin when it sells. As for the gold ore, you should probably strive to sell that through an auction. Okay, since we have these on hand, darling, why don't you drop them in the box? Let me know when you're finished. I'm guessing that we'll put in the ore, the copper ore, and this sturdy bone. And let's talk to Portia. Great, I'll see to it that these two are shipped today and let you know how we do once I get back tonight, darling. Thank you for everything, dear. Be careful on the way home. You too, darling. Oh, I almost forgot. For your other requests, I brought along a young adventurer and a veteran guide. I told them I'll leave the negotiations for their wages and cut to you. You'll find them at the Belladonna Tavern in town. Oh, okay, so they're gonna manage our manpower too. This is actually very interesting. And here's some vents to help you get started. Consider it this month's allowance. What? Received what? Only 2,500? Oh, that's so low. Especially considering that I made 2 million. Well, I think almost 3 million total from the auction. There are a number of individuals in Belacroix who can be convinced into joining Reverell under certain conditions. Okay, find and add them to your ranks so you have more options to manage your expeditions to different destinations. Alright, same like Garrick. Start by recruiting the two people that Portia has brought with her. Let's see. First is this. Melinda. I had a hunch it might be you when Portia said a veteran gatherer. Have you been well? Yes, thank you, Basario. So I heard you've taken up the successor's role to Antonio's legacy. Ah, another old friend I see. You know, when Portia first introduced you, I was a little concerned for her. Can't blame ya. Those were difficult days, and I was not in a good place, both physically and mentally. But you've pulled through and taken good care of her, so that concern turned out to be unwarranted. Now I'm worried you might be working too hard. You're doing a good thing, Basario, don't get me wrong, but remember to take care of yourself, for Portia's sake as well. I will, thank you, Melinda. Thank you for watching over us. Alright, now let's talk business. As you know, I'm not a fighter. I specializing in gathering, foraging, and treasure hunting. I guarantee that you'll see a marked increase in the quality and quantity of loot we bring back if you assign me to an expedition. Yes, remember to pair me with someone who can keep me safe and watch my back while I do my job. Since you'll be working with the two of you, I won't need a signing fee, but I'll take 1,000 vents per expedition. Is that agreeable? Welcome aboard! Melina has joined Riverell and can be assigned to expeditions. Glad you're doing business. Let me know when to start. I should head back to the inn after another drink. Ooh. Let's see. This must be the adventurer. Are you Mr. Basario Richmond of Riverell? Wow. Yes, young lady, and you are? Hiya, my name is Zena. I ran into a merchant lady and she told me you're hiring. Yes, we are an expedition guild, though our airships are having trouble and we're grounded for the moment. We could use more hands for our other jobs. I know, I've always looked up to Riverell as the expedition guild. The truth is, I just recently became an adventurer, so I don't have a lot of experience. But please let me join your ranks. I promise I'll work hard and cheap. Ooh, okay. Zena, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but if I may offer some advice as a merchant, don't sell yourself short and don't present yourself as anything but the best. Take it till you make it, as they say. Oh, thank you, sir. I'll take that to heart. Having said that, would you be willing to work for 1,000 vents per job? Yes, gladly. Oh, can I also get 250 vents? Maybe as an advance. I still need to find a place to stay. Is this really going to be okay? I'll need to ask Sydney to keep an eye out for her. Yeah, you can go. Yes, you're 250. Zena has joined the Riverell and can be assigned to expeditions. Thank you so much, sir. I won't let you down. Alright, we're done here. I should head over to the airfield and assign them to the next expedition. There's also the gold ore that I should sell at the auction. Yep, can't survive on just 2,250 left. Can I talk to this guy? Nope, I can't. Alright, for someone who's broke, how are you paying for this large chunk of meat? Let's see, let's go assign adventures. As the new leader of Riverell, Basario is now fully in charge of the guild's finances and future. In order to achieve his goals, Basario must utilize everything at his disposal and all that he has learned. May good fortunes smile upon Riverell. Once Basario has finished all his tasks for the day, either return to his guild apartment, the house with the yellow roof, or use the hotkey R on the keyboard or the right trigger button on the gamepad to sleep. Okay. Sleeping and advancing to the next day. Right. The main menu cannot be accessed. Oh, that's interesting. Go on 20 days, have at least 100,000 fans at the start of day 21. Oh, this is a really good UI. Let's see, left trigger. Oh, okay, that's to show and the toggle the UI. Can save now, right? Let's save. Assets, the treasure. Where is the airfield? Can I get stuff by exploring? I wonder. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Let's go here. Hey Pops. Shh, come over here. You're the guy who put the crown of Zamek up for sale, right? And if I was, you must have a lot of treasures, right? I'm Josephine, the rich extraordinaire, in case you couldn't tell. You wouldn't happen to have some anaconda toxin, would you? If you do and give it to me, you'll be handsomely rewarded with stuff. That is suspicious. I get it. You want to get your hands on the rare anaconda toxin, but I'm afraid that you won't be able to outbid the clients if I put it up for bidding, eh? Yep. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, is that so? Well then, good day, young lady, and good luck. Wait. You're right, okay? I'm just a beautiful but destitute witch, too poor to afford the ribbons for my research, okay? So, help poor little me out, please. You're a witch, you say? Yes, tell you what, you give me a vial of anaconda toxin, I'll become a mercenary for your guild. Right, but I don't have any right now. There's a vial of anaconda toxin and the powers of the most powerful and beautiful, whichever will be yours to command. Okay, wait, I need to go to the airfield. Yo, I can't wait to see what today's auction features. Okay. Hello. Did you know the city was named Delacroix for this magnificent crossroads at its center? Okay, so this is the center. Ah, there you are. Let's set up. There's only Gatica Mines. Let's wait, hold on. A veteran adventurer known for practicality and efficiency. Let's go with this. Let's go. Hey boss, your rate got me up to speed. I also heard we might have new mercs willing to work for us. Always remember to use the expedition board and make changes to the party first. Once you set out, you can only twiddle your thumbs until they get back. Talk to me again once you're happy with the expedition setup and are ready to depart. Just let me double check with that Xena. Was it Xena? Let's see. Safety definitely increase. And the gathering too, but the efficiency will drop to 0. Cost will be higher, capacity will be increased. I wonder. Oh, I think might be better to have a better efficiency for now. Let's just go with this. Boss, if you see any loot or treasures you're unfamiliar with, you should always read up on. You might be able to use what you learn. Hey boss, which expedition party do you want to send off? Caravan. It costs 1,000 vans and 1 day to complete the Gatica Mines expedition. If that sounds right, just give the word and they're off, boss. Right, let's go. Now let us head to the auction and hopefully earn a little more money. Yeah, I don't think I want to go here. Looks like a weapon shop. Let's see. Who are you? Hahaha, that Princess Rosetta is too much. Never know what might strike her fancy from one moment to the next. Can't say I know there's anyone else as fickle as she is. Hahaha. I suppose these are today's bidders? Auction patron. I brought this old key in the heat of the moment, but now I wish I hadn't. If you want, it's yours for 5,000 pence. What do you say? I got no money. Farmer, now what do I do with this key? Are you the princess? No, you're the staff. We're preparing for the next auction. If you'd like to register an item to sell, please speak to the receptionist below. Okay, let's give her the gold ore. Notable guests joining us for this auction are the Hooded Man, Arcanist Ymir, Queen Prospera II, and Merchant Shylock. So which one would you like to put us? Would you like us to put on the? What would you like us to put on the auction? The Gatica gold ore. Yeah, that's starting bid. That's so low, 2,400 fans. Thank you. Your item has been registered and we will begin preparations for the auction. Please use the time until then as you see fit. Oh dear. Everyone's interest is so low. Maybe I should directly appeal to the Arcanist. Arcanist Ymir has become more interested in the item. 4 hours left. Okay, I think we should go for lower stuffing. That's the Hooded Man. Interested. Ah, okay. Let's advertise. 1 hour left. Let's appeal someone. The Hooded Man. Okay. Hopefully I can get at least 3,002. Wait, original starting price was 2,005. Spend 600 on the advertising. That's 3,001. If I get any lower than that, I definitely made a loss. I mean, not exactly a loss, but I could have done better, way better. I humbly present lot number 37, Critical Gold, starting at 1,920 events. Let's go. The hooded man is deliberating. Okay, 2,000. Ah, that was bad. Okay, that's good. 2,300, 2,400, 2,500. Oh no! I shouldn't have lowered the price. That was a bad move. I guess we shall sleep. Is there any reason for me to go to the bar, for example? Wow! A lot more people now. Menacing man, you look strong. You're giving me too much credit. I can barely swing a sword. No, not now. But you, strong once, body weakened, training stays. Here. Ah, okay. Seems to be some sort of martial arts competition festival held in Ashvonte regularly. Not exactly an expedition, but getting our finest to participate may earn us some rewards. Can I talk to you again? We fight with honor. It looks kinda cool. Ah, Garrick, nothing like cold one after work. Aren't you supposed to be on an expedition? Pretty sure I sent you off. Zephyr. Hi, I'm Zephyr. I would love to join Reverell, but I couldn't fit in the scope of this project for the game jam. Perhaps our paths will cross if the game is finished. Ah. Okay. But for now, I can tell you something useful. Your fortune actually determines the rate of getting treasure, while the gathering affects the quality of the loot. Thank you. I want to be an adventurer when I grow up too. Let's see. Who are you? The food here is delicious, but the desserts are lacking. Oh, how I would kill for something sweet like nectar to finish the meal. Euris. Hi, I'm Euris. I would love to join Reverell, but I couldn't fit in the scope of this project for the game jam. Perhaps our paths will cross if the game is finished. But for now, I can tell you something useful. Certain bidders hate losing to others, and their interest will decrease slower than others. Pit them against each other, and yeah, so I really have to learn the personality of each bidder. Hello. Thanks to the auction house, the city is frequented by extraordinarily wealthy people. I should ask for the recipe for this dish. Oh, Melinda! Wait, aren't you supposed to be off on an expedition too with Garrick? What are you doing here? Can't talk to you. Oh, nope. Oh, it's a pretty nice inn. Although the bath is kinda open, and anyone who enters the lobby can potentially see you removing your clothes. Ah! Hello. Such a nice gift shop they have here, as expected of Belacroix. I would switch the bath and the gift shop around, but well, I shouldn't barge into an occupied room. Oh, there's another bath here. Shouldn't barge. Oh, this is real nice. The mapping of this game is really good. Subasario, thanks to you, I was able to get this room. Thank you again. So this room costs 250 a night. This is a big room. I guess this should be cheaper if it's shared, or maybe it's more expensive because it's a group. A bigger room. I wonder how that works. I mean, if it's if you go to a hotel and you get a bigger room with more beds, it's typically more expensive. But I think it is cheaper per person. Again, I guess it depends. But if it's a shared night dorm, definitely be cheaper. Dun, 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 dun. I really like how the town is designed. Really good. I guess that's my house. Yeah, I guess this is my house. I have a pretty big house here. Yes. Caravan has returned from the expedition. Export sales report. Trade sensor Mirafast. Sales amount 500, number of items sold 1, number of items left in stock 1. Okay. I guess we could go to the expedition first. Here's the report for the Caravan expedition. Caravan expedition report, items collected 5, refund 500. Screech bat, fine. 2, steel stick to Gatika silver ore 1. Hey boss, which expedition party do you want to send off? Wait, let me just double check. It says fortune, right? So, putting Xena, you actually have a higher fortune. Oh, okay. But efficiency, I think I'll leave this like this for now. Yep, let's go. Proof. Then I got to, I think, the silver ore. I think I have another ore that I will toss. Oh, who are you? I'm impressed you managed to find me. What are you doing here? Tobi Kage. Perfecting my stealth techniques. The name's Tobi Kage. Judging from your attire, you're not from around here, are you? The Eastern Skyland clusters, perhaps? Oh yes, I'm surprised you're familiar with my home. I've been there a few times in my younger days. I also happen to know that warriors like you are well trained and disciplined. Would you be interested in some work? I'll consider it for the right price. How much? Not in money. I'm looking for a few items to start at like 5 screech bat fangs. Do I have it? How do I check my inventory? Oh, right, save. Let's save. Oh, what's this? Okay, there's a sheep. This is actually a pretty long trip. I think I have 2. I need 3 more. Okay, so it'll take a few days. I wonder if I can get to play all 20. What is it? All 21 days. That will actually be very interesting. I hope I can. I should collect yesterday's sales first. Here you are, darling. Receive 500 events in total. That's all? Let's put the silver ore on. Let's see. So, oh, I don't have treasure though. I suppose I put the ticker and the steel silk. Then you'll have to collect. If you are looking for mercenaries to hire, try the tavern or the arms store. Ah. Let's check out the arms store right here. Hello. Walters, what martial arts tournament in Ashfonte? In Ashfonte, you say, and I wasn't invited? This won't do. Let us be off. I shall engrave my name with my steel for all to remember. Walters has joined Riverail and can be assigned to expeditions. He's just gonna tag along no matter what, it seems. Hey, I'll take it if I don't have to pay him. This one, no. Maybe this one. Nope, nope, nope. And this dragon looking guy, you're looking to hire mercenaries? Yes, you seem like a capable fighter. How about it? Name's Ovan. 10,000 vans up front, 3,000 for each job after. Cutting straight to business. Can't say I dislike that. No, I don't have. I don't have even if I want to. No deal, that's too much. 9,000 then. No less. Nope. Then go find someone else. Right. Oh, this helmet. Exquisite. I have no need to buy anything here, best to not disturb beyond. So I just came here to poach these customers to join my expedition teams. Can I run? No. Middle of expedition, I have one option. Export, I can export some more. But I have nothing to sell. Do I? Do I have anything to sell? Nope, doesn't look like it. But let's just check out the auction house. Yes, I have nothing. Oh, I guess we should go to sleep. Caravan has returned. Okay. I have some good news, Bas. My request for Rivera to access and forage within Ducris Forest has been approved. That's a pleasant surprise. I never would have thought the Ducris Alliance would allow anyone to tread on their turf. It might be improper to say this, but I believe we have the rising number of wild beasts in the vicinity to thank for that. Ah, so that's the catch. They want our men to secure the area and protect them. Yes, and in return, they've allowed us to gather items in selected areas, as well as keep whatever spoils the battles may bring. Approved. It might be a little more dangerous than Gatika, but nothing that Jarek, and Xena together can handle. New destination is now available. The other matter also pertains to our expedition party. I've secured a number of additional wagons to add to our ranks. We have just enough to either add a new squad to our existing caravan or set up a new separate, smaller expedition party. What should I do? Create a new expedition? Expand current caravan. I think maybe we should create a new expedition party so we can do two at once. Variety and all. Very well. A new expedition party has been formed. It can be managed through the new expedition board on the airfields. Oh, and finally, if there's any administrative task like renaming our expedition parties, just let me know. You'll always find me here. Thanks, Steph. Stephen's office cannot be accessed. Hey! Item collected 5, Screech Bat, Fang, 30 Beast Bone, Gatica Cocoa Ore, Butter, Top Mushroom. Hey boss. Wait, hold on. Let me set up first. Let's see. Rich in mineral, marine vegetation. Martial arts. Right, let's go for martial arts. Let's send Walters. Safety. Safety. Oh, the safety is not enough. We need 100 safety though. So we can't go there. About this, Deepest Forest, Altus, Lina, and Melinda. Eric, Fortune, this Fortune. Let's try this. Okay. So, how about the second expedition? Let's go with Gatica Mines. Yeah. See? It was the right choice after all. Let's send both. Oh, hold on. Let's send Caravan 2 first. Okay, 3. In any case, we can send both. Right, let's go. I have something to sell. What? I thought. Oh, I thought I had a treasure. Apparently not. Well, there was a right button after all. And dun, 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 dun. Hey there, darling. 800 bands. Let's toss some more stuff in. Butter top mushroom. Yeah, maybe a couple of. Oh wait, oops. That is fine. Let's go for the couple first. Since we need money. No, that's it. I have no treasure. You know what, I think I should save and... Well, it seems like we can go on all the way to 21 days, I think. So let's just save and perhaps we'll be done for the day. If I save? Yeah, okay. Right. It's starting to rain, right? Okay, so... Yep, we shall stop here for the day. It's I actually enjoying this game a lot. This is a really good game, and it's still just a. I think they had how long did they have to make this game? If I'm not wrong, I think it was like 48 hours or something. But either way, we shall continue this another time. So, yep. Thanks for watching. Bye.